Yeah, man. Have to pull that one more time, man. Cause I was raised and born and raised in a family that was rooted in love. So I give thanks and had the privilege to be rooted in that type of environment that was full of and surrounded by love. I can't really remember any type of you know, negativity I go on because my family had a certain thing and my grandfather and grandmother and all of them set that thing there for them children. So yeah man, and them carried it. And them was like so much to the point where at my grandmother house, you couldn't even use a curse word or nothing. Like no, you couldn't smoke no cigarette, you couldn't drink no alcohol. You know what I mean? Enough things, man. We couldn't do no work on Sunday, no going no fishing, none of that on Sunday. Like real strict people. So I give thanks for that structure and that environment because it was full of love. So yeah man, we rooted in love, so we don't know nothing but love. So it's like second nature to I and I, so we don't really know nothing else, you know what I mean? So we give thanks for that because we realize that some people never get that from the foundation, and it's like a lot of people spend their whole life searching for love, you know what I mean? But when you know love from foundation is a different thing, and me not boast or brag or none of them thing there, but me just sharing with the people then because yeah man, it's a difference. And so even people when you have children, you have to make sure you shelter them and shower them, not shelter them, shower them with love, because really and truly that is gonna set the foundation for their whole life. So when you shower them with love, then all they know is love, right? So they won't accept nothing else. And so when they go out in a life on their own, they're gonna know what it is to be loved. They're gonna know what it is to be respected and all of those things. So they won't go searching for these things. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's a real thing. And Rastafari is that thing. We come set and give I and I that blueprint to teach the people them, because His Majesty teachings is the foundation of life. And people should have know that. You know what I mean? It's not just like I and I just glamorize him because me just like him so much or none of them thing there. The truth is the truth. So I and I can't really deny the truth. We have to just, you know, accept the truth and go on with it. And His Majesty is that only one will come and give I and I certain teaching, certain level of teachings, inner standing, overstanding, you know what I mean? And show I and I the true example of that with no contradictions. See it. No matter how Babylon try to spread propaganda and all them things there, we know say the truth is the truth and it stand firm for ever and ever. See it? Yeah, man. So we say Haile Selassie I the first, right? Yeah, man. Him give I and I a blueprint for how I and I can examine the world and I can trot through this journey of life and also how to think on our own. So I and I can solve the problems of life on our own because life evolves, life moves on and moves forward, right? The way things His Majesty would have solved when he was trotting on the earth, right? Those things may be different now because of the advancements in technology and all of these things. So you understand? So His Majesty really give I and I a blueprint of how to think on our own, how to be self-sufficient, how to be independent, right? How to be unconquerable, right? And stand with dignity, discipline, you know what I mean? Solidarity, willingness to work with our brothers and sisters, you know what I mean? The absence of jealousy, the absence of envy, you know, see it. Yeah, man, these are the things His Majesty showed I and I. Because even though he was the only uncolonized nation in the whole world, but especially when we say Africa, right? But His Majesty still humble himself to go and say, well, even though we are the only uncolonized nation, we could have side with different ones and ones, right? But guess what? Him said he know the importance of international morality, right? So him go out and spread them thing there. And then him bring the whole thing to Africa and him establish and bring together the people for the Organization of African Unity. You know what I mean?